Hi, welcome to Spanish 101, and today we're going to do a few practice exercises in order to master the verb conocer. Perfect, so let's start off with answering this question. And by doing this, I wanted to show you something that we talked about before, which is the personal A, and how it works when used with the verb conocer. So the question asks, ¿conoces muchos lugares y a muchas personas? Are you familiar with a lot of places and a lot of people? Or do you know a lot of places and a lot of people? And remember that conocer, it's basically asking if you're familiar with something or acquainted with someone. And that's what we're going to do. And we'll see the difference between these two. So, ¿conoces muchos lugares? Yo conozco México, yo conozco Puerto Rico, yo conozco Las Vegas, etc. For example, another thing is, yo conozco BYU-Idaho, etc. So there we're talking about us being familiar, or me being familiar with different places and things. BYU-Idaho can be considered a thing or also a place. But let's see when I'm talking about being familiar with someone. Yo conozco Yo conozco al doctor, or okay. So in this case, notice how, since we're talking about people that have specific titles, we are going to add we're going to combine the personal A with the article that goes along with the title. So here's, I know the doctor, or I know the president, but we are doing that combination of a, personal A plus el, and that converts, or that becomes al. So this is just really quick for you to see how different it is when we talk about places and when we talk about things compared to when we talk about when we're familiar, or when we express that we're familiar with someone, etc. So I hope this was pretty clear for that. And the following exercise, we're going to fill in the blanks. So here we have a picture of a teacher with a student, and the teacher is talking to the student, and the student is like, I don't know the teacher. She's not familiar with the teacher. So we need to fill in the blanks with the correct conjugation of the verb conocer. In that case, no conozco al maestro. I am not familiar with the teacher. Okay? So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4 exercises, and what I want you to do is I want you to pause the video and conjugate according to whoever is given the statement. And also, these are different characteristics of when to use conocer. So go ahead and pause the video, fill in the blanks, and then press play to check your answers. Okay, so let's review this together. So the first sentence, blank, los cuadros de Picasso nos gustan. This translation will be, we are familiar with Picasso's painting, we like them. So in this case, our subject will be we, so conocemos. Conocemos los cuadros de Picasso nos gustan. We're familiar with Picasso's painting. Vivo en una choza. I live in a shack. I'm not familiar with modern music. No conozco la música moderna. Next one, usted y Humberto no blank Acapulco, Mexico. You formal and Humberto aren't familiar with Acapulco, Mexico. So, usted y Humberto. So basically, we're talking about you all. It's the they form, sorry, not the y'all. Usted y Humberto no conocen Acapulco. So you guys don't know Acapulco, or you're not familiar with Acapulco, Mexico. The next one, it's a dialogue, so you have to be careful how to answer. So the first person is asking, do you know Panama? And then the second person is responding, no, I don't know Panama, I've never been there. So the first person needs to ask in the true form, ¿Conoces Panama? And the second person needs to reply, no, no conozco. No conozco Panama, nunca he ido. And notice how here we don't have a personal A because it's a place, so we don't need that. So hopefully this exercise was useful for you to know when to use conozco and how to conjugate it. Remember that conozco and saber are going to be two different verbs, but as long as you know what you're trying to say, if you're trying to imply being familiar with someone or something, or being acquainted with someone, you're always going to use conocer. So I hope this was useful and thank you for watching.